Okay. Oops. You guys don't like that. I know what it sounds like in here. No. See, I'd rather clip it on because, well, the fact of the matter is that the fact of the matter is that it is getting sunny. It is sunny out. Yeah, see, I'm not even getting a notification yet. I wonder why it takes so long, dude. For anybody to join, I don't even see any kind of notification yet. That's crazy, dude. Wonder. Oh, hey, Phasm Suit. Did you get like a notification that I was live, or did you scroll? Are you just scrolling and found it? Yeah, because are you subscribed to the channel? Because I went on my other channel and YouTube is not sharing it out because I didn't even get a notification. It's Abyssal World. I changed my name if you remember me. What was your name originally? Abyssal World? Oh, you did get one? That's strange. I didn't get one. Huh. Weird. Well, I don't know why, but I probably have to just search. Well, anyways, I'm fasting. I sent you the picture on your Gmail. Really? Of your light language. Like 6 months ago. Maybe I never seen it. I don't remember. Oh, so you won the light language drawing when we did a raffle? Is that what it was? It's not even showing up on here live. That's weird, dude. Oh, wow, I was doing a live in the car. Oh, okay. Yes, the drawing. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I do remember we did the raffle. Yeah, I don't even know what, like, time is like getting crazy, man. I'm fasting right now. This is we're going on day. Yes, I'm Abyssal World. I changed my name. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't remember that name, but I remember you. I remember your energy. So yeah, I'm fasting till probably Thursday. We'll see, but if my body wants to end it sooner, then we'll end it sooner. But I think Thursday is what we're shooting for. And I started on Saturday, so it's we're closing in on starting the third day pretty soon. And it's been pretty good so far, honestly. I actually feel very energized. Of course, I'm watching my energy and what I'm doing and taking it easy and doing things slow and, methodical and all that kind of stuff because, yeah, I'm just fasting pretty much on electrolytes and water, the salt in the water and coconut water, and that's about it. And yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I could tell that I definitely needed it because the last time I fasted probably in December, I think it was, and it was 24 hours increments. So I was doing it for 5 days, but I was doing 24-hour increments. So I fasted 24 hours, then I ate a meal, and then I fasted for 24 hours and I ate a meal, and did that for 5 days. And I could tell I was releasing stuff around that, because the way I was taught is you just have to fast on water and that's it. And any other way is not really doing it. And so I was going through some limiting beliefs and stuff of that nature. I could really feel it, that, oh, I effed this up. I didn't do it right. It's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to just fast on water and that's it. That kind of mentality. Oh, wow, Scar. You fasted 8 days in prison last month and lost 33 pounds. It was crazy how I lost that kind of weight. Yeah, I mean, I don't even notice. I mean, people say I've lost weight, but uh, I intermittent fast every day. But then I've been trying to do a 5-day fast at the end of every month. Yeah, I do, but not to the extent that I thought I would have lost weight. But I can tell you this much: food is just not hitting the way it used to, and I notice I get bloated, and it just feel, I don't know, some of the things, like, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't, it's like almost like my body's like, I don't need to eat as much as you think you need to eat. And I'm really only eating like 1 to 2 meals a day. That's about it when I do eat. And then maybe I'll snack a little bit. But it's like our bodies are changing so much. Interesting that you did a fast for 8 days. Well, you detoxed and you cleansed your body, that's for sure. So it was a good thing. And the 33 pounds that you did lose, you lost any kind of toxicity or chemicals that you needed to release. So that's good. Good for you, man. So yeah, it's very interesting times we're going through. Went from 190-ish to 165, but after I got out, I'm definitely back to 190 or more. Yeah, because I mean, you're eating probably the things that you didn't get to eat while you were there. So yeah, I would venture to say, yeah, I can understand that. Probably you're like carving it up like heavy carbs. Um, I can just say that there's a lot going on right now, and we really have to stay focused, man, on love and unity and oneness and all of it. Because let me tell you something, man. I never. Okay, cool, cool. I'll look at it after I get off the live. Um, I can say this, that whether your ego likes it or not, we're going through massive change. What was January 2025? That's 2020. Wow, that's like a year ago. Holy crap. No wonder why I don't remember fully, but I remember it, but I don't remember. um, we're going through like some massive change, man. And people don't realize like they're being changed, like their DNA, their physical, their mental, their spiritual aspect. Like our souls are moving us more and more into alignment. And the higher power is definitely trying to wake people up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, through these storms, through everything, man. Um, it's just like I don't know. I see somebody like shoveling their car out of the snow, and I'm like, this is not sustainable. Like, why do we have to do this? You know what I mean? Like, this is things that we as I know a lot of people get triggered by this, but I will say it, man. We're aspects of God. We're God in human form, but not in the way that Jesus was. But we are essentially God in human form. And I'm not saying snow is bad. And that wasn't my intention by talking about shoveling it. it's just the things that we've had to do, like work 80 hours a week, or, you know, do the things that I feel personally we've been enslaved into. When I was young, when we didn't have phones, and I'm not that old, I'm in my 40s, in the 90s, when we didn't have phones and we didn't have the internet like we do, man, it was so much more peaceful and calm and different than it is now. So there's so much more suffering happening now than there was when I was young. And not to mention all the different things that the diseases and um, um, and you know, it's like if you think about it, you know, if you really, really think about it, there was less types of disease, there was less suffering, there was, it just was way different times. And it's almost as if we're not heading in that direction, because I know that there's higher dimensional beings, and I know that there's our angels and our guides, and I know God is laying the hammer down, you know, but we have been leading in that direction, like we did with Atlantis, when Atlantis fell, because technology surpassed spirituality. I didn't want to be changed and arrested on false charges, which is turning into a lawsuit, but I can say it's broke me away from a horrible alcohol addiction, which I feel God did that. I feel great. Wow. See, man, you know what's so interesting as to what you just said, Scar? I just got chills, man, down my whole back. Man, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it broke you mentally and physically, man. Just like what happened to me in 2017 and 2020. And when I woke up at 7 years old, I'm 47 now. I woke up at 7. And a lot of these things that are happening to us, and they're not happening to us because they're happening for us. But what's so interesting that you said, which not many can do that quickly, is zoom out and see why it happened for you. Most would not see it in that way. Most would blame and like, oh, they did. Not to say that you didn't wrongfully get arrested, but maybe that's all divinely orchestrated so that you can fall into a certain amount of money, and you can let go of the addiction, and you can actually help other prisoners or other people on the planet. Because here's the thing, man, a lot of us chosen ones, man, and the people that are here that volunteered are went through these really horrific things, so that we can, because we're strong enough to get to the other side, to show others that it's possible. And by you actually taking that stance and not being like, well, I'm a victim to this, because I can tell in the words that you write and your energy that you don't see it as you being a victim. Of course, you were wrongfully charged, and all of it was not in a positive light. But know that, man, the downloads I'm getting right now. And know that the ones that did convict you and how it all played out, their souls chose to play those roles for you to wake up, for you to come out of the addiction, for you to come out of out of prison and having fasted for 8 days. Now you have all these tools in your belt that you can teach others, that you can quite literally help others. And that's amazing, man, that you actually can see it from that lens. Again, like I said, it takes a lot. It takes people a lot and a very long time to finally actually forgive themselves and to forgive what happened and actually realize that it happened for you and by you for you to let go of these things. It also brought me to God. Exactly, that's another thing. A lot of these things bring us back. See, the dark energies and entities are trying and have been trying and want to separate us from God, that God spark, God's source. Because if we were continuously connected, we wouldn't be in the position that humanity's in at the current time. I thought I'd never have. It's also brought me to God again, a great feeling I thought I'd never have again. He's really trying to prepare his soldiers for what's to come. Yes, yes. Listen, majority, they're not going to fast for 8 days or even 5 or even 1. Most of them can't even stop eating. Most of them can't stop drinking like you are. Most of them can't. So we're put in these positions like, if you didn't go through what you went through, you probably wouldn't have stopped drinking, and you probably would have not fasted for 8 days. I can probably guarantee that. So you had to be forced into a situation where you would do that, where you would get clean so that your vessel is clean, so that you can allow the light of God to come in, to fill you up, so that you can allow God to lead you, to use your vessel for good. If you were continuously doing the things you were doing, so that the only way was for you to, sadly, I hate when things like that happen to people, but and I know damn well it wasn't easy. I can only imagine. And I'm sure you wouldn't wish that what you went through on anybody else, and that's tough, man. That's a tough way to have to learn to release everything. Yeah, you still be a drunk and lost in my emotions. You're so right. Now I'm full of love, and the moments where I struggled, I have power over now. Yeah, exactly. So it's like the alcohol doesn't have power over you anymore. You actually have power over it. The sugar, the carbs, the food doesn't have power over you. You have power over it. See, that's the difference. All of these things have been designed this way as a temptation, so it has power over you. So you essentially give your power away. And now, when you get put in a position where you have to free yourself or let go, because now you're free. Me personally, I believe you're free. You freed yourself of the temptations of the world, and this is what they want everyone to be addicted to: the temptations of men and women, of sex, of food, of drugs, of alcohol, of material things, where these things have a hold on you. And like, if something happens or it gets taken away, or then the suffering begins. Then humanity suffers, and more and more people are being forced into letting go, releasing, and let me tell you, I think by far the hardest thing for people to let go of is food, is food addiction, because of the comfort that it brings, the distraction that it brings, just everything about it. And I think that food is the hardest thing for people to break free of. The addiction to overeating, the addiction to carbs and sugar, and especially with what they've put in the food to essentially, and I don't want to say make you, because you're allowing yourself to, and at the same time, it's extremely addicting. Sugar, the amounts of sugars that they put in the foods, and it's in everything, you know. But when you fast and you let go, uh, you break free. And I feel like it's bigger than just food, because you break free of everything. Like nothing really has a hold on you anymore. When I started fasting, like 2, 3, it was probably like, it was roughly like 2022, 23, when I started like really fasting. Wow. Tyson, you should talk to Scar, man. You should talk to him, man. He went to prison and fasted for 8 days, and he said he was a drunk, and he broke free of it all, man. You guys should connect, man. Maybe Scar could help you out, man, if he's willing, of course. Yeah, true, true. Um, I think that Nico, what's good, brother? I think that see, I I I think why it was a little bit easier for Scar to let go of all that stuff is because he was removed from his surroundings. Yeah, it's been a long time, is right. Um, he was removed from his surroundings. And I think that's the hardest part of people letting go of addictions of any kind, smoking, drinking. It's, you don't want to let go of what you know to be like your daily stuff. Like, okay, well, you've been friends with these people for like 20 years and they go out drinking all the time, and that's all you know. And, and then you end up turning into like drinking alone. But then you also have to free and let go of yourself of all these things that you usually do, the places you go. I think that's a large part of it. And it takes a lot of mental strength, man. Just as going into like an ice cold plunge, or fasting for that matter, or an ice cold shower, or it's all mental. Everything is mental, mind over matter. How badly do you want it? How badly do you want to change? You know? And is the suffering outweighing the addiction? Right? Like, I could tell you that, like, okay, I think I talked about this a few times. Like, I periodically would get acid reflux, and it would be no joke. It would be like acid shooting into my throat, and it is painful and burns. And I'm not willing to eat certain food that my body doesn't like, that's rejecting it, because of when I lay my head down to sleep, it's pure suffering if that happens. And usually I wake up out of a sound sleep with acid shooting in my throat, like, and wake up, like, jump and get jolted. And I'm like, okay, what did I eat today? What did I not want to speak on? What did I want to hold back on talking about? Because not only is it food is just kind of the surface level thing. What beneath it is bothering you, that wants to come up. And what do you think wants to come up? So it metaphorically and spiritually, if you think about it, so it's like, then I had to, like, think about, what did I eat? Take that out. Okay. Then try something else another day, see if it happens, and then go back to that same food and see if it happens again. And if it does, then, oh, okay, my body just is rejecting this food. It's hard to it's like process of elimination, and tuning in intuitively to your body, and recognizing, okay, well, this just isn't serving me anymore. I can't eat this. Do I want to eat it because I like the taste of it, but then I experience suffering afterwards? Or am I ready to fully let it go, regardless of how it tastes, knowing that my body is rejecting it? Oh, you did? Sweet. Yeah, man, that really helps with tension. I mean, right now when I'm doing it, I'm even getting like all tingly in my shoulders. And that just tells you when that happens, it tells you, I forgot I told you about that, Tyson. When you do that and you feel tingly, it's just telling you that, hey, just so you know, you got tension there that wants to be released. Yeah, it does. It does, man. And it's just tension wanting to release. Like right now, when I do it, it feels really good. There's a lot of tension in the shoulders, in the neck. And that's where we store a lot of it. Curtis, what's good, brother? Best thing I've heard here recently is people chase happiness, not realizing they are in it right now. Yep. You are in control of the moment right now. Make the best of it. Happiness is here. You control. Yeah. That is such a beautiful statement, Scar. So beautiful and so true and spot on. And, but that's the whole thing. That's what they've done. The ones that are and I say that's what they've done because the ones that are doing the things that they're doing are so disconnected from their heart center and from God. That's how they're able to do the things they do. They also are so completely numbed out, they don't feel anymore. If somebody dies, they don't even have a feeling, an emotion about it. There's no feeling anymore. And I know what that was like. I was like that when I was a little kid. My grandmother, who I was very, very close with, passed away in 1994. And I was walking through the halls of hospice, visiting her. And she was in a coma. And when we went to her funeral after she passed away, I didn't feel a thing. I couldn't even cry. I didn't even know how to cry. I suppressed it so much. And that was when I was little, and I was already suppressing it. And I mean, well, let me finish what I'm saying, then I'll address what you're saying, Tyson. So it's like, I understand that like men have been taught to not feel and not have emotions and just completely not feel anything. And I went live yesterday, and I spoke. There was somebody on there that said the same thing. They couldn't feel anything. They had no feelings, emotions, nothing. And I was there. I know what that feels like. And you just are like kind of like numb to it. And someone's talking to you and crying and getting extremely emotional, and you just are like standing there like completely just okay. Like you have not a sense or feeling about it. There's no emotion around it. So it's like now what's beginning to happen is the things are becoming so horrific that are happening around the planet that is forcing people that have numbed out from everything and distracted from everything to reopen their heart. And so I have to say that love people, do good deeds to others, don't expect anything in return, as you are not owed anything. I agree. Be the miracle and change you want. Balance work and love. These things God gives us. I love that, man. That's beautiful. Nothing is promised tomorrow or even 10 minutes from now. No, it isn't. It isn't. I mean, and I think that you going to prison was showed you that. One minute you're free, the next minute you're not. And that's how quickly life can change. One minute my father's here, the next minute he passed away. And it was extremely hard for me to accept that at the time, you know, because I thought he would be here for many, many more years. And yeah, I know. Well, freedom to a certain extent, you know, and that's what's happening on the planet. We're changing that because this has not been freedom. There's been so much corruption in the court systems, like what Scar's going through, you know, just in general, man, in every system known to man that we've created, and we've created them. But we've created them out of fear, not from a place of love, you know? And now that's changing, and that's where we're headed, which is the golden age, which is the age of love, which is yeah, well, Tyson, Scar just got out. I think, what did he say, like last week or something? I think he said it was last week, and he was wrongfully charged. I don't know. I'd have to scroll up a lot to find it. But oh man, I tell you what, man. You know, listen. At the end of the day, man, the things that we do, we're doing it for the people that can't. So when you sit down and meditate, you're meditating and being in stillness. You're doing it for everyone that cannot do it, that is not able to. When you fast, you're fasting for everyone else. When you walk away from fast food or junk food or whatever the heck you want to, whatever it is, addiction to this, addiction to that. Oh, we got out on Christmas. So yeah, that's not even that long ago, man. A few weeks ago. Damn. Well, congratulations, man. I'm glad you did. You're just a testament that people can change, and there's proof right there, man. And to give people the opportunity and chance, you know, if they are taught the right things, if they are shown, you know, the things that I continuously preach, that we should be taught, you know, and the fact that how you treat others is how you'll be treated. So a lot of these people that are coming in here and saying obnoxious, rude things, not only to me but to everyone else in here, they're speaking about themselves, and they don't even realize it. Wow. Well, you guys are here for a reason, man, because you guys are strong ass MFs, you know, and you're here on this planet right now because let me tell you, man, you have to really master the mind to be locked up. No joke. And I salute you both and anyone else that's gone through that, because you really have to be mentally strong and disciplined and courageous for something like that to happen. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's amazing, man. Hats off to you, man. When you can actually learn something and you're just not continuing to repeat the same thing over and over and over again, and you actually learn, man, bro, hats off to you, man. Like I said, you know, what people don't realize, and they still haven't, because I see them every day coming in here and trolling and saying rude and obnoxious things, and putting others down, and And in actuality, man, they don't feel good about themselves, nor, well, the only person that could change that, Tyson, is you. And until you want to change, until you want it bad enough, you're not going to change unless the universe forces you into a position where you have nothing but the choice to change. And I don't think you want to wait for the universe to do that, because I'm telling you right now, man, the way that the planet is moving, we have to let go of a lot of these things, and not be in an addictive state. Now, it's okay to, have these things, but not in the way that we've been. And the one biggest thing you can do, just like kind of what he said, Scar said, and I was about to say, is ask for God for help to quit. You're not meant to do everything alone, man. You just got to ask for help, bro. Say, God, I need your help, man. I'm ready to stop this. What do I do? How do I do it? Can you show me? Oh, and he'll show you, boy. And you better be ready for what he's going to show you, and be ready for the changes that you're going to need to make in your life if you want it bad enough. But if you don't, well, you're going to continue to do it. And maybe the suffering at this point is still not outweighing the enjoyment you get out of it. Like I told you, the story of the acid shooting up in my throat. I could care less about the food. If I have to give up that food that I was eating that caused it to happen, then I'm willing to do it. I don't want to experience that anymore. It's not pleasant, and I don't need it. So if it takes me cutting that food out of my diet, then I will. Just as you don't like it, you're not happy about it, so then it's time for you to let it go, dump it all out, and go through the detox you're going to go through, and be done with it. Move on, man. You're going to see light at the other side. There's a reason you're being tested and going through it. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you from my own experiences with alcohol and drugs and food and you name it, gaming, every single thing. I had to just cold turkey it and walk away. Cigarettes for over 30 years. I mean, everything. Best thing I'll say is God will give you signs, and if you don't listen, he will do something drastic. Yes, which they call tower moment, to wake you up. If you still choose to neglect him, he will close the door and turn his shoulder. Yeah, I agree. And it doesn't mean that you can't ask him again, when you're actually ready. But yeah, the door gets closed because he sees you're not willing to change. You don't want it bad enough. Well, here's the thing, man. Captain, um, you don't know everybody's circumstance and situation, so you can't really, even though you see a large group of individuals going through something, right? Do you know personally the thoughts that they're having? Do you know personally, are they deciding to change? Because here's the thing, man. When things happen collectively with a group of people, all those people are on the same frequency and vibration mentally. It goes, here's an example, like 3 or 4 girls, and one of them got cheated on. And lo and behold, they're friends with other girls that got cheated on too. So all of them play in that. And like the one girl just got cheated on, and she comes to her friends. She's like, "Oh, all men suck. They're all asses, and they all cheat, and blah blah blah." And all the friends, because they had a similar experience, they're gonna chime in and be like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. All men suck. I hate men." You know. So it's like, whatever happens, I truly believe at this point in this stage of the game, we have to be mentally strong. We have to be mentally disciplined. We have to raise our vibration and frequency. And if you stay in that same vibration, yeah, all men suck. They all cheat, blah, blah, blah. What's going to happen? You're going to keep experiencing that. So it's up to you, and it's up to the people in that group to choose differently. Like we've just been talking about alcohol, right? If you don't choose, if you choose and you say, F this, I'm done, I quit, I'm done with it. And then you have to now walk away from everybody that you used to hang out with and chill with, right? And they're not going to understand why, but you have to do it for you. It goes for the same people that you're talking about. I don't know the situation. I'm just telling you generalized. God is always there, man. God is waiting for you to make the changes. And a lot of people don't want to because they're stuck in fear. And they're allowing fear to get to them. So they're in the situations they're in due to fear. You don't know what they're internally thinking, man. You don't know how they're moving. And it's sad that people will say they see something happen on the mainstream media, the news, and then they're like, this is horrific and blah, blah, blah. But you don't know mentally what that person was thinking, the vibration they were at, why they were there in that situation to begin with, right? And it goes along with what we were just talking about addiction and, or the acid shooting in my throat. I could say, screw it. I'm going to keep eating that food because it tastes good. And the taste of it outweighs the suffering, but it doesn't for me. For other people, the alcohol outweighs the suffering because it's able to distract them. It's able to numb them out. It's able to help them to avoid what they want, what they have to look at. And I know because I was doing it. Okay. I was doing ecstasy. I was doing acid. I was doing drinking alcohol and doing all of those things together. I was driving on these things. I was popping a pill and getting in the car with people in my car being stupid like that and driving on it, and almost got arrested myself, almost had warrants out. It's like driving with the hood flying up over in front of me on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, could have injured other people around me. But I didn't care at the time. It was all about me, and so you don't know people's situations and why they're in what they're in, what their soul came here to experience, the karma they're letting go or releasing of. And to sit here and be like, well, God just doesn't care. That's not true, man. God is waiting for you to make the changes necessary for him to step in. And a lot of people will ask and then they don't listen. And when the listening happens, when they sit in stillness, that's when you listen. But again, as I said, we've distracted ourselves from everything through gaming, through addiction, through porn, through masturbation, through sex, through everything you can think of, food, all of it. Television, programs, the belief systems we've been programmed with from when we were little, all of it, man. So we don't even hear God. Yeah, free will, exactly. You got the choice to make. God's giving you that choice. You can either choose this road or that road, right? And if you choose the road that he's not willing to help you on, then that's your choice. But know that at some point in time, he will step in. If you are not in alignment with the reason your soul came here, the purpose for your soul's mission here, he will step in. And you only get so many chances and opportunities until your angels and guides and God and everything else will step in. And let's say it's food, right? Well, let me tell you what, I was very addicted to food at one point. I wanted to taste food all around the world from all different kinds of chefs, and I was addicted to sugar, right? Well, lo and behold, 2017, I'm told that I have candida. I don't know if you've heard of that, and mold and Lyme disease. And with candida, it has to do with over excessive yeast in your digestive system. Not only that, but my digestive system and my nervous system was completely whacked out. I was in survival all the time. I was in fight or flight. I was running around with a chicken with my head cut off. You couldn't catch me in stillness without any distraction, you know? And I was running from myself all the time. And lo and behold, candida, you have to literally completely cut out every kind of food you can think of. And you have to have the most blandest food out there. You can't have any seasonings, nothing. You have to cut everything out to cleanse candida. Again, candida comes from a lot of yeast consumption. So that means a lot of carbs, breads and pizza and things of that nature, you know, sugar. You pretty much have to cut everything out. So it's like people are being put in situations where they're forced to cut those things out, like my boy right here, Scar, you know, going to prison, forced him to stop drinking alcohol and to fast for 8 days that he wouldn't have done otherwise. He would have still been, like he said, a drunk, doing stupid shit. So this is the things that are occurring that we don't realize why God is doing the things he's doing to break us free of these addictions, to break us free of the temptation so that we can be free, be truly free, because we haven't been. There has not been transparency on this planet for thousands of years. There's been control from other places with higher dimensional beings because we've allowed it, because humanity is so addicted to the temptations of this planet. Yeah. Well, that's what forced me. That's what forced me. So let me ask you a question, Tyson. Do you want it to get to that point? Because you may not even have another chance. My mom's brother died of, I'm getting chills, man. Let me tell you a story, man. When I was a young kid when this happened, and yet I still drank growing up. Yet I still did tons of drugs. My mom's brother drank himself to death. After my mom's parents died, he was found in the house, buried in beer cans. Buried in beer cans. They were overflowing there was zillions of garbage cans all around the house. Okay, if I could tell you, they were probably up to here. That's how high they were, overflowing thousands and thousands of beer cans all over the house. And the German Shepherd dog was in the house. He was dead in the house for days, with the dog roaming around with him dead. And he was found buried in beer cans. And this was when I was a little kid. He died of cirrhosis of the liver. And it was a painful death. He was suffering, man. Hence why he drank himself at the end. He just kept drinking and drinking. He didn't want to face his problems. He didn't want to go within. He didn't want to look at himself. Which, let me just tell you, man, when you do, you have nothing but peace, man. Like, I literally used to be filled with anxiety and depression and just suffering, man, until I found breath work, until I started fasting, until I started freeing myself of all these addictions that I had, the temptations. I've gone through a lot in my life, man, with people that like went through everything. My dad had cancer 3 different times. My grandmother died of cancer. My grandfather died of malpractice where they cut the wrong organ. And he was laying in the hospital bed with a hose down his throat, spitting up blood. Because why? Because the doctor was drinking alcohol when performing his surgery at 2 a.m. And we knew it. I was a little kid. No one listened to me, but I could smell it in the room when he had us in the room and was telling us what he was going to do and how he was going to perform it. And then lo and behold, you could smell the alcohol in his breath, and he said he wanted to perform it at 2 a.m. That was the sign that we should have listened to and said, no way in hell we're going to allow you to do that. And I really truly believe my dad never forgave himself for that. And it's not his fault. My grandfather made the choice to have the surgery. And he laid in that bed, spitting up blood in the hose, knowing that he made the biggest mistake, and that was the end. It was the end of his life. Scar says, wait, I missed this one. Thing with alcohol is it goes from a beer here and there to a whole case to a shot to a drink and then the whole bottle. It's a horrible thing. Can't use band-aids to cover a gushing wound. Yeah, I agree. It is a monster, and it doesn't even taste good, man, to be honest with you. The only thing I really liked was mixed drinks, and even then it was like it was like pure, like you were drinking freaking gasoline or something, and it's like all to like find happiness, because it's like, oh yeah, I drink this because I feel carefree and I can go out and have confidence. But you could do that without it. You don't need that to have confidence. You have to build the confidence from within, not use some drink to do it. And it's false and it's temporary. And then you suffer the next day with a migraine beyond belief that you can't even get rid of, that just is so painful. And then you're throwing up and you don't want to eat food. And it's just, I mean, the body's like telling you, like, please stop this. But it's like, what people don't understand is that it was designed this way so that they could dumb us down and get us really stupid and oblivious to what's happening in the world, so they can control us and put us in fear. That's what it was designed for. So you would be hooked on it, just like sugar, just like carbs, just like anything else. I mean, granted, people still get addicted to the gym too, which I have. I personally can say I was addicted to the gym. I was going 7. Why? Because I was using that instead of finding the inner confidence within myself. So I was using the gym to, to have false sense of confidence through the physical aspect, and them craving. Let's go away. Nobody is perfect, and you'll stumble, but you can't sit and cry in the dirt when down. Get up and shake it off. It gets to a point where you realize you hate it more than liking it. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Same with the food, and then having the acid shoot up, it's a beautiful thing when you get away from it. Them demons can't hang around anymore. Well, yeah, parasites too. You would call it parasites, really. Because that's really what it is. It's these parasites feeding off of you. So they're intercepting everything that you eat and drink. And they're the ones infiltrating your thoughts. But when you fast and you eliminate, and it's not only fast. I call it fasting because it's like letting go of it. Like you're not doing it anymore. You're like, I'm stopping eating right now for 5 days. And now I'm starving the parasites. They can't feed off of me anymore. It's a beautiful thing when you get away from it. Then demons can't hang around anymore. And I want to say this: there are people out there that want to help and be around you. You are not alone. Yeah, exactly, Tyson. You aren't alone, and they do want to be around you, man. Well, that's okay, man. That's okay. And it's happening for a reason. So turn it around and say, no, I don't, man. I don't get addicted to anything. I'm a strong SOB. And I could handle anything, man. You know, and you can and you will, and you're here for a reason, man. You're here to go through it. You're just going through a rough patch. But reach out, man. You don't need to do it alone. Ask for God's help, man. And God will send disciples to you to assist you in this. Like, real talk, man. Like, we're not meant to go through these things alone, man. Your angels and guides are waiting. Thank you, Scar. I appreciate you. So are you, brother. Well, you'll get there, man. 3 days. 3 days is a huge milestone, Curtis. Good for you, man. So I'm going on my. Well, I started Saturday. Saturday afternoon, I had my last meal, and so today's Monday. So Saturday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday. That's 2 days. So this afternoon, I'll be starting my third day. Good for you. Congratulations, man. That's a huge milestone, man. Huge. So what I would suggest the next time, Curtis, not holding any expectations, just being like, I'm going to fast and I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm just going to do it till my body's ready to eat again. And just do it like that. And just go day by day. Don't have an expectation of how long you're going to do it for. Yeah, but it gets better. It goes away. It comes and goes. I'm on the third day about right now, and I'm pretty damn energized. As you guys can see, I've been live for 57 minutes now, and I feel pretty damn good, to be honest. I feel actually even better than I do when I eat. Because lately I've been feeling extremely bloated and just like, ugh, when I eat, you know? And it's like, yeah, there's a little sense of feeling in the stomach of like hunger, but that's what we call it. Is that really what it is? You know what I mean? It's what you attach to it. It's the story you tell yourself, you know? I don't know if I should, because last time I did that, they put me in the hospital after 2. Well, I'm not saying to go 7 days. Well, you did 3 days, man. So you listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Just do whatever your body wants. Listen to your body, man. That's it. You know? Oh, okay. Well, that's okay too. That's still fasting, man. You don't have to go um like that's the thing that we've done a million times. We put like all these expectations around everything, man. It's not, you do it however you feel you need to do it. If it's like your body's telling you to fast for 12 hours, then you did it. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't even need to just fast from food. You can fast from social media. You can fast from YouTube. You can fast from a person, a place that you've been going to. You could fast from alcohol and drugs. You could fast from practically anything, gaming, whatever it is. It's still going to serve you. You're still creating some sort of discipline mentally. Oh, okay. Well, hey, then it's meant to be, Curtis. Hey, Robert, what's good, brother? Dang, you always come in when I'm about to like end the live soon. I like that too. Don't let desperation change your destination, and never look into another man's cup wondering why yours isn't full. Oh, wow, is that good? Wow. I got to read that again, bro. Scar says, don't let desperation change your destination, and never look into another man's cup, wondering why yours isn't full. I just got massive chills. Wow. I've got to screenshot that. What a wow. That's tough. Well, listen to your body, Curtis. That's the best thing I can tell you. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Oh my God. Basically, when I do my fasting, oh, okay, I already read that. My mind, starting a physical fast out of coffee, out of tobacco, produce, completely snowed in God's plan. Yeah. Wow. So you fasted from all of that coffee, tobacco, and food for 3 days. Well, that's probably why. I mean, you did a lot of stuff, man. I mean, your body was going through like withdrawals, man. So you got to do that like slowly, and the more and more you do it, the more and more you'll build up to more and more days and more stuff and everything else. They were confused when I sat in that prison cell and was perfectly fine. It's because my only is addiction is Jesus. Wow, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, man. Wow, bro. I give you hats off to you, Scar. You're a warrior, man, and you're here to help a lot of people, brother. I'd love to have you on the podcast one day, man, and talk about your story. Would you be down to do that? Mm. My last day in my last day in, Jesus gave me a vision and showed me what I need to do. He showed me to live life with love and to help people without a want in return. And I definitely would talk about my story. Okay. Well, do you have TikTok or um, or Instagram or yeah, I would say TikTok or Instagram, or I could give you the email address. Um, our tag on all social media, even on Facebook, is at Daren and Luna, so you can message us on there, or you can email us at that's the email address, and you can email us at that address, and we'll set something up, man. I would love to have you. Yeah, man, hell yeah. Just let me know your screen name and stuff, or maybe not your screen name. Give me some like hints of your story because people can, pretend to be you. So just give me hints of your story so I know it's you. Um, yeah, I'm sure you can, man. But that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing, all right? This has been a um Yeah, do you have it, Scar? It don't matter. I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, people can find us on social media and everything else. I screen things anyway. It's funny what life is. While I was in prison, my good friend is in Islam is now being practically hunted because he doesn't believe in their ideology. He follows Jesus. It's sad. Wow. Yeah, yeah, man. I got sound bowls. I mean, I wish you would have came on when I had my sound bowl. Robert, I got two. I got a sound bowl coming this week, so get ready, brother. It's going to be an 11-inch, the same brand as the other one. We're going to test it out and see if it's how different it is from my OG one. Um, but today I just wanted to chat with you all, man, and I think this was a really powerful. Yeah, two on order. Yep, one this week and one like between February 2nd and February 8th. If I find any more by this guy, because they sent me the wrong stuff. I told you already. They sent the wrong color, the wrong size, the wrong chakra. Oh, okay, okay. Um, so you know, we got snowed in, man. It's like ice and snow out there, and I'm trying to remember. I think the last one was the heart chakra, but it was a large one. The ones I'm getting, the one I'm getting this Saturday. I'll tell you right now. The one that's coming this Saturday is going to be the it's going to be a frosted, it's supposed to be a frosted orange color. It says heavy it's the sacral chakra, which is of course where your sexual energy is stored. So that's going to be a good one. It's tuned to the D note, and it's an 11-inch. So it's actually an inch bigger than my crown chakra one that is the OG one. So it's a little bit bigger. I didn't really want that, but I'm going with it. We'll see how it is. If I really like it, I'm going to keep it. So that one's going to be the sacral chakra. Then the one coming on between February 8th and February 12th, that one is going to be the heart chakra. And that one's going to be frosted pink. So the one this week is going to be like white. It's supposed to be white and then frosted at the bottom, a frosted orange color. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh yeah, definitely. Eden, 1000%, man. I talk about zodiac signs all the time, man. Astrology, tropical astrology, and without a doubt, um, because a lot of characteristics we have in them. So yeah, I totally believe in that. Um, the moon cycles, everything. Yeah, I mean, I am as a matter of fact, the one I'm getting this week is 11-inch, and then the one I'm getting the February 8th to the 12th is an 8-inch. So I am trying two different kinds from him. Did you take the email away from the com? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did. Why did you still need it? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't always think that it's spot on, man, because not only that, man, um, the signs that we are familiar with is did you still need it? Oh, okay. There, that's it right there. Um, Here's the thing, though. What I feel about that. Okay, cool. Here's what I feel about that. We all have many different astrological signs in our chart. So the tropical astrology is just like, oh, you're a Cancer, or you're a Taurus, or you're a Libra. You know what I mean? And in actuality, we're every sign. I mean, if you look at people's charts, most people are not what their tropical astrology sign is, which is the mainstream signs like, oh, you're July, so you're a Cancer. And that's why, according to tropical astrology, the ones that they typically put out in front of people, like in the newspapers and stuff like that, those are just one sign. And majority of the time, you're probably a Scorpio, or you could be, a Libra or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, but if you go off of, as I said, the tropical astrology, which is the mainstream astrology, usually and typically, yeah, you may not be supposedly compatible with, um, but typically that's not really your sun rising and all these different things. I don't know everything about it, man. There's a lot, but I'm very familiar with it too at the same time, and I don't go off of astrology in that way. If you're compatible, you're compatible. You know what I mean? It's like there's plenty of people that um, well, thank you, man. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? I'm just gonna keep growing it, man. Um, it's fire, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just gonna keep growing it, man. Then I'm gonna braid it for you all. Have it braided. Luna will braid it. What's funny is I don't follow horoscopes, but I looked at it the other day, and it says something about my sign coming to Earth to do good and res- respark spiritually or something. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Um, Man, let me tell you what, Scar, you've been through a lot of shit, man. Let me tell you. And that's why we're all here. That's why we're all gathering on this channel, man. Oh, definitely, Eden. Yes. I believe anything is possible, man. Anything. I don't, one day I may say I believe this, and then another day I don't, and then I do, and then I don't, and then I have a different perspective or perception. Like, I never will sit here and say, you know, like I'm 100%. This is like, this is it. This is it. It's this or the highway. I will never say that. Never, because my perception and perspective could always change, and I'm always open to um, different people's opinions, and I respect one another, and I respect your journey and where you've gone and what you've done and how you've done it. You know, and so no, no, never will I ever sit here and say that I don't believe. Everybody believes what they believe for a reason. And well, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. We just got to get the channel out to more people so we can keep building this beautiful community. of like-minded individuals. And all of our purpose here, man, is to wake people up. That's what we came here to do through what we've gone through. Yeah, have any of you met Luna yet? Um, no, okay. Well, you will. You will. Um, very, very soon. Smash Joseph, what's good, man? Or Broseph? Blessed to you, man, too. Listen, man, I just want to create this channel. Luna wants to create this channel out of love, man, and that's it, from love. And we're just here. She is. She'll be back very, very soon, man. She's just been dealing with a lot since the beginning of the year, since probably I would say December. And I don't really want to talk about it because I want to leave it for her to share. But man, she's been through a lot. And I've posted a bunch of videos of her talking about her childhood and what she went through. And if you haven't checked out that stuff, man, go on our channel and check it out. It will bring you to tears. I promise you that. Make sure you got a box of tissues next to you because that girl's been through a lot, man. I will. I will. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it openly because it's for her to do. You know. And but she's been going through a lot. Let me just say that. And I will tell you this: it's for her to come back stronger than ever and to support the collective even more. So what she's going through, she's going to turn around and help so many people through what she's going through and what she's been through. Yeah, sure. I will definitely give her your regards, Robert, without a doubt, man. She misses you all, man. She misses you all a lot, and she cannot wait to be back. So just hang tight. She will be back soon. She'll be doing lives again, dancing and everything else. Just wait. It's coming very, very soon. And she has a lot of content that she's been making and recording that needs to be edited that you'll be getting and seeing very soon as well. Yeah, man, I have a lot of love for her, man. I do love her. She definitely has changed my life, and she's a important part of my life and an important soul on this planet and a beautiful soul. And she has so much love to give. And it's like watching someone go through the things that she's gone through as a child, man. I don't think anybody doesn't have a strong backbone could go through what she went through and still stand and still fight like she does, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's for sure. Oh, she's being toughened up. Let me tell you, she's been toughened up, but toughened up even more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have to be. I mean, let me tell you, man. I mean, just go on one of these lives with some of these trolls, man. If you're not strong enough to deal with it, they'll walk all over you, man. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Tyson. You would be here. Let's change that because you're strong. You're a strong son of a, you know what, and you could do it with or without her, man. So I beg to differ on that one. That I will beg to differ on because God is making us strong individually and together, both. You've got to be strong with her and without her. Yeah, but you see, that's why a lot of people, even people that are in their 70s and 80s, are losing their husbands. Like a lot of women are losing their husbands. Like my mom lost my dad at in her 70s. He was in his 70s. She had to relearn a lot of things and become strong. And trust me, she's gone through the different phases of grief and, victim. And like, he left and he was, weak because he chose to leave, and blah, 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 and all this stuff, and well, yeah, but you could do that yourself, Robert. It's good to, you know, uh, be grateful for people and what they've helped do for you, but you're doing it all yourself, and you can and you will. And again, a lot of us are experiencing, not me, thankfully, but this the way that me and Luna met, and the way that we've had to cultivate our fifth dimensional relationship has been very difficult, man. Living on two separate sides of the world, and and all the things that we've been up against, man. I'm going to tell you guys right now, we will be coming forward with a beautiful story. Like, we have a lot of video, like footage and everything that we have to edit and everything else. But like I said, there's a lot that's been going on that's delayed it, but it will come out and you will get to see it. Huh. Wow. Well, you know what, Robert? It's coming up, man, to be released. That's why you're having it. So just know that you're moving through all this stuff, man. You have to clear and clean your vessel so that you can allow more of God's light in. I used to have bad nightmares every time I slept. Same here, especially when I smoked weed every day for years. Recently, I've been having beautiful and happy dreams. I feel how the demons have left my soul. Yeah, same here. Same here, man. And fasting will do that to you. It will help. I'm talking a lot about fasting because I'm fasting right now, y'all. My whole family took my brother's side after I found out he had been molested. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, yeah, that's yeah, there's some videos on our channel about Luna talking about that stuff from when she was a kid. So yeah, I encourage you to go listen to them, Robert. They will bring you to tears. There's a series of videos where she has like a light tan shirt on, and she's definitely crying in them. And there's like 3 or 4 videos, and they all talk about what she went through. And yeah, it's pretty horrible. It's not in depth, but it gives you an idea. Maybe I'll send you the link, Robert, to it. I'll text you the link. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I love you guys, man. You guys just make my day so much better, man. The love that you guys are showing each other, man. This is what I want to create. This is what I'm cultivating, man. And I'm getting chills as I say this, because I want to create this online and in person, and have a community, where we all can support one another and, use our gifts and abilities to, if we know how to grow vegetables and fruit, if we know how to build furniture, if we know how to build a house, you know what I mean? All these different things, and then coming together and building community. and living off the land together, supporting one another. That's the future of humanity. Dashing, what's good, brother? But you guys just opening up and sharing as men about your experience is even more powerful. Like Scar going to prison, and Robert, what he went through, with his daughter, and all these different things, man. You guys sharing all this stuff, man. You're helping so many people. You have no freaking idea, man. This video is going to live on, and your chat is going to live on, and you're showing people that it's okay to share as a man. It is a good character builder, and I mean, it builds boundaries too. Oh yeah, forgiveness is definitely more for us. Yes, because at the end of the day, man, it's really us forgiving ourselves for putting ourselves in those situations and allowing it. So yeah, at the end of the day, we are forgiving ourselves because we put ourselves in that situation and we allowed it. So yeah, you have to forgive yourself first for allowing it, not knowing any better, and for allowing yourself to be put in that situation, even though you may not have been conscious of it, even though that's where you were at that point in your life. Being able to forgive yourself for doing it, for being at that point, for that's really merely what it is. That's why it always comes back to us and forgiving ourselves first and foremost. Yeah, well, it starts with you though, Robert. It starts with you, man. And that's important, man. And that's part of your soul signature of what you came here to learn is forgiveness. A lot of us came here to learn that. Let me tell you what, man, it's been really hard road to forgive a relative of mine, and forgive myself for putting myself there and in that situation. But you know what? I see it so differently now. I see it in a way that he chose to do that, to play that role, to push me on my path, to wake me up, to bring me to this point. And let me tell you what, it was not easy. Yeah, you definitely did get war. You definitely did. You wouldn't be on this channel with us if you didn't come here to do that. Yeah, I like that, Bob. That's a good one. I'm remembering that I've been here before. Same life, just more conscious this time. Yeah, yes, yes. Because we choose to come back because we regret and we think that we could do it better. So yes, we're a lot of times we're playing out the same life over with the same people over again. And yeah, more and more people are remembering because the veil's thinning, man. I love you guys, man. This is such a awesome fire conversation. Love you all, spiritual brothers and sisters. I love you too, Bob. Glad you're here, man. I hope you subscribe to the channel, everybody. Um, can't change people who don't want to change. Can only love them for who they are and understand your energy isn't worth wasting on them. Some people were put here to be controlled and be fine with it. Yes, yes. Not only that, don't let the darkness continuum of the mind consume you. Amen, brother. Amen. Next time I'm going to the forum of heaven / heaven. Yeah. Well, we're creating heaven on earth, man. That's what we're all doing. Tap the like button, everybody. I hope everybody tapped the like button. We got 11 people in here. It might even be more than that. Please keep tapping the like button and subscribe, man. I love you all, man. And I'm just grateful to continue to come on here and have these conversations with you all, man. it allows me to, you know, teach from, you know, what I've experienced and what I've learned. Love the land, love the beauty God gave us, find happiness in it, and be the change you want to see. Amen. Yeah, because when we change the world. When we heal the world. And Tyson, I want to say this to you because it just came to me. I got another download. It's like you quitting alcohol and stop drinking. You're not doing it for you, man. You're doing it for the greater collective. You're doing it because if you change, you're changing the world. That's how you change the world. That's how you change the planet. That's how you change what's happening in front of you. Yeah. And that's a way for you to hide through the alcohol. Oh. It's refreshing. Yes, yes. But here's the thing. Oh, good for you, man. Get war. Good for you. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are being forced into veganism or vegetarianism because of health reasons. So it's like you may think that, oh yeah, it's just me changing, but like that's the energies on the planet that's forcing us to change, to get away from eating flesh and animals and things of that nature, you know, so that we can, if we do continue to do so, that we do it in a good way, in a way that we're not inhumane to them, you know, because listen, at the end of the day, man, how you treat anything is how you treat yourself. So if you slaughter an animal in a horrific way, that's how you treat yourself. I'm not saying you guys personally, you know, I'm just generalizing it. Everything that we do, everything that we do is a reflection of how we treat ourselves. You know, at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly, Scar. Exactly. And how we show up in the world, they're learning from us. And if you want a better world, if you want transparency, if you want um, healing and people not suffering, then what do you have to do? You have to stop the suffering within yourself. You have to find peace within yourself. Yeah, same. That's what I'm saying. I agree, Robert. I gotta go, man, because I gotta do some things. But I would. This is an awesome group today. Hell yeah, you guys rock, man. I'm so happy that I decided to go live and have this conversation with you all. And I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Real talk, man. If I could hug each and every one of you right now and do this one big group hug, I would, man, because we're cultivating the new earth, man, all together. By us all changing, we're changing the world, man. We're making this place heaven on earth, the golden age, the age of love. This is what we are doing. Hell yeah, there's a lot of good energy on here. Oh, we know the opposition is out there, without a doubt. Um, yeah, you are, Robert. You're a tough SOB, Robert. You know, I love you guys, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. See, you can love another man. It's okay, you know, but we got to show men that it's okay to have emotions and feelings, man. And that's what I wanted to say to you, Robert. The emotion that you're hiding from with the alcohol is just energy. All it wants to do for just one time, man, it just wants to move through you. It wants you to feel it and see it and then let it go. I know it ain't easy, man. Trust me. I know it ain't easy. But that's all it is. It's just energy, and we've associated and identified some kind of like thing to it. But it's like, man, it just wants to move. It just wants to be seen, like the kids in the back of the bus screaming and yelling. Yeah, crying is okay, man. I love you, brother. Yes, it is. It is okay to cry as a man. And let me tell you, boy, Luna's going to be leading the women, and I'm going to be leading the men. And we're gonna teach men all around the world, man. And you guys are going to be a part of this team. Maybe we'll have you guys come in and share your stories and your gifts with the group of men. Your hardships, your challenges. I ask people, do you feel good when you do good to others? Yes, of course I do. Do you feel wrong when you're doing bad to others? Yes. Where do you think that comes from? It's okay to cry, brother. Yourself permission. Give yourself permission. Learn what you're trying to tell yourself with those tears and let yourself be moved. I love it. The alignment of like minds is happening. Yes, it is, Scar. I've said before, I think sadness is the truest emotion. I think it's why I come maybe addicted to it. Laugh out loud. Boss just pulled up. All right, well, that gives me the reason. I got to go, y'all. I love y'all, man. And follow us on all social media platforms at Daren and Luna. Go to our Facebook page and follow us because we have 59 followers. We're trying to get to 100 so we can go live. Aside from that, if you guys want to donate, we're more than welcome to donate to our journey. We have a super chat. You can donate $1 or whatever you feel called to. We also have Cash App and all that stuff on our website. Also, you can sign up for our free newsletter at DarenandLuna.com. Do that as well. I love you all, man. And subscribe to the channel and share these videos out, man. We need to get as many people as we can to join the community, man, so we could spread this love around the world, man, so we can make a better world for us all, man. That's what we're all here to do, man. That's what we came here to do, to change this planet, to cultivate the new earth, to move into the golden age, man. And we're all going to get to experience that in this lifetime, man. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. If it doesn't benefit you to do better and do something good, kick it out. It's just a drain with no plug. Amen. Oh, go to DarenandLuna.com, and we have Cash App, PayPal, and everything. And our Cash App is at Daren and Luna, I think, anyway. If I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. But I think it's yeah, it's $ Daren and Luna. It's on our website. We have the Cash App like barcode, QR code or whatever. But it's on our website under donate, and there's the PayPal, Cash App, and all of it. And it's $ Daren and Luna. I appreciate anybody that donates, man, to our cause. We're not monetized or anything, man. But I'm just here, trying to make this world a better place for us all, man. That's really all it is, man. And I hope very soon we don't even have money exchange anymore, because it really should be. And we don't have to sit here and do that. We can just help one another, and that's what I try to do regardless, man. I hope all of you do the same and you get out there and just help each other, help one another. And very soon, man, we're going to be offering again breathwork classes, and we have our membership platform community that we're building on School. If you want to join that, we have tons of content. We go live on Zoom multiple times a month and do different offerings. So you can join that as well. You could share it out. You could just subscribe and tap the like button. All is welcome. I love y'all, man. I'm grateful, man. This 2 hours today with you guys has been freaking amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all. I will see you in the next live, in the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go. Love one another, baby. Love y'all, man.